I am so happy you're here. I am ready to go and wearing my Santa hat for our Holiday Marketing for Authors session. Okay, Holiday Marketing for Authors. We're going to talk today about a few different ways that you can promote your book during the holiday season and really connect with readers, introduce your book to new readers, really revive readers that you've already converted over, and suggest that they give your book as a gift. So I'm really excited about the content of this session. First, we're going to talk about making the most of your holiday sale prices. And we're going to talk about ways that you can let your readers know about these reduced prices without feeling like you're just, buy my book, buy my book. So let's go. We're going to jump right into the first idea, which is holiday sale prices. I want to talk about how important it is to really monitor your sale prices and find out what's going on at the different retailers, because that can change your sales, of course, for the entire year, what you do in December. So I have a couple of ways that I do this. First is the old-fashioned way of just logging onto the websites and checking. So we can go over to, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we can go over to a couple of websites and take a look. So here I am on the almighty Amazon. And here we can go to, I'm going to use my book, Bad Birthdays, not just to promote it, but it's cute, I think. I don't know. We'll look at the reviews so you guys can decide for yourselves. But I'm going to use my book, Bad Birthdays, as kind of the example post here. So this is Bad Birthdays, The Truth Behind Your Crappy Sun Sign, and it's a book about horoscopes. Okay, so here we can see that this book is marked down. It is marked down from 1895 to 1587. Yesterday, it was different. I guarantee that it was different yesterday, which I think is interesting. So Barnes & Noble is going to have a different price. Let's just open them. And I do have a trick to show you that I'm excited about sharing. So you can see this, like Barnes & Noble, 50% off, over 100 titles. Chances are your book probably won't be included in that. I know that that my Bad Birthdays won't be. There's also these other discounts here on the site. So if somebody wants to buy Barnes & Noble, if you're thinking like, if you know that your audience tends to shop at Barnes & Noble, or you've had conversations about that in the past, then definitely share these links and share the deals that you find on Barnes & Noble site, because that's what your audience is going to react to, and that will make it easy for them to buy the book, right? So I'm sorry, I'm going to go to Bad Birthdays, and let's check the price there. Here we go. Oh, it's got worse rankings, don't look. Worse ratings here, but higher price too. And that's not shocking. Amazon almost always has the lowest price, but still, it's really important to kind of check these out. Now, I want to show you my secret for getting alerts for the Amazon price. So when it drops really low, sometimes there can be up to 50% off here. So when it drops really low, I can sign up for an alert. And I go to this site called Camel. Weird name, I know, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to take my Amazon link up to the number. That's just how you got there, usually a tracking code. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste this. And just in a moment, it's going to pull this up. Okay, so now this is interesting. This says 1616. So this actually maybe hasn't registered the lower price yet. That's what it was yesterday, is 1616. So here we can see, I can start tracking. I just set up an alert to track my books. Here we can see the sale prices over the season. So look way down here, it was $11 last year around this time. So I might want to say, oh, this might go lower if it was $11 around this time last year. It's up here now, but this was about what, $13 a few days ago, or earlier this year. Wait, I'm gonna go to a more, that view is gonna help me see a little more what's happening recently. Okay, so we can see recently over over November, and not through Black Friday and not through Cyber Monday, but that's pretty interesting that it was the lowest price then. And Camel also gives you a sales rank. So I think this is so cool, because now I can come down and see, oh goodness, like this is not, you know, it's not showing well for bad birthdays. It's a 2011 book. I'm not that worried about it, but you know, if your book is newer and you're trying to promote it and your book is going, you want to see your book up here, right? Not down here. So so that is, and you can also trace these. What I think is the most interesting is you can then trace the spikes. So if it goes up and it's, you know, at 100,000, or gosh, if it's at 1,000, which is more like what you want, you're going to be able to say, oh, when I ran that group of Facebook ads, my book did really well. So in the sales rank went up. So I think that that is cool. Okay, so that is Camel. I think it's a cool tool, and I think it's worth it for authors who are promoting their own work to be able to track these things like pricing specials and these things like sales rank to just see how you're doing. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to stop my share for a moment. And I want to talk, I want to talk about local bookstores, because if you're anything like me, shopping local is important. It feels important. It feels important to not necessarily put all your eggs into the Amazon basket. Although certainly Amazon does a great job with sales. I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but I think small business and staying local is important. So one thing that I do to kind of track my prices, and what I recommend authors do, is just check Tattered Cover. My local bookstore is Tattered Cover. So check Tattered Cover, check your local bookstore, and follow them online. Follow even the smallest stores online, because when they run a special and you have an opportunity to support those local bookstores, then you can really make a big difference for them. And I think that's so cool. So follow their social media. You can, if you go to the store, you can ask people, like, do you have any big sales coming up? I can promote it. Go to your local store and sign copies and ask if you can be part of holiday promotions for local authors. Just show up with them, and you're going to have great conversations, and you're going to find ways to have a win-win where you're promoting the local business and you're getting your book front and center to your local audience. So I think local is a great way to go for authors this time of year to make sure you're part of the holiday promotions. Okay, so now that you know about the huge discount prices, you've got to figure out like a way to let people know about the discount. So one way that I recommend to people is just doing a kind of update, do a social media post and then say, update, this price has been decreased, or update the sale, I think this is the lowest it's going to go, so buy now. And if you have a great image and you have a conversational tone, people are going to react well to that, especially if you are if you're sharing like great deals of the season with them. So don't be self-conscious about sharing the price changes. Just make sure that you're sharing it in a way that's fun to look at and engaging. And again, you're always trying to make your friends, family, your fans, the people that are following you online, you're going to try to make them feel like the hero. Like, you're not the hero, you're making them feel like they're making Christmas great for their family, or that they're coming up with the best New Year's gift for their nearest and dearest. So you build them up, make them feel like the hero, and give them these price specials. If you can do it in that way, you're going to really, you're going to get more engagement and it's going to feel better and more authentic for you.